Okay, and we're just getting ourselves set up here, everybody. So if you're entering the stream, welcome. Get yourself comfortable as we get ourselves set on up here. And let's get right on it. And find on match. Oh, and we get one right away, right away. Okay, now I just need to remove that previous one from my channel. That appeared to have actually uploaded. Alright, so we are now all set up here. Just waiting away for someone to come creep on in. Okay, so we'll record my traditional intro here for the channel in case this one's a nice one. So, hello everybody and welcome back to another TFT video. So today we're starting with Powder. Wordlessly releases a little wind-up monkey that will help you on 3-5. Oh, I'm glad I got that one out on time. So let's take a wee peek on what we'll start with here. Starting off with the Draven. So let's take a wee peek at what the stats here do. So, Draven as a Conqueror. Conqueror's takedowns grant stacks of Conquest. After gaining enough Conquest, open war chests full of loot. And as things go on, as we get these, they will increase their AP and AD by a certain percentage as time goes on. So let's take another wee peek here. We'll throw in the Vander, and we'll pick up Powder here. Start making our way towards maybe a family start. If we find ourselves a Violet, then the team will get a 25% damage reduction. And yeah, that'll be a nice little start for us. We'll get rid of these two champions here, because we do not need them for now. We can start building up our gold, and what that will do is that will actually start getting us towards our passive interest. So that's a max of 5. And what that means is essentially once we have 50 gold, we will start generating an extra 5 gold each turn. So it can be very beneficial to try and get to 10 gold as early as possible to start that steamroll. We'll pick up the Draven. Just in case we decide to throw Conquerors in. And then from yeah, we're just being chilling. Pick up a little tier. Grab ourselves a glove also. Okay, right, so let's take a little peek here. Academic research. Build an item, okay. So in terms of what we don't want here, I'm not looking at scapegoat. I don't like no scout, no pivot either. Cooking pan. Oh, that's a free frying pan. That's tempting. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the frying pan. Now, I do believe to get the family trait, yeah, we do need a spatula instead. That's a different route. So, the hopes with this frying pan is that we can get a reforger at some point. And what a reforger is it allows you to turn an item into another item at a random chance. But the thing with the frying pan is that it can only turn it into a spatula. So we can guarantee that. Now for here we're going to be pretty weak as an open, we didn't actually hit the violet, so with only 3 champions in versus someone who has actually got an item, we weren't looking too great there. But that's within the plan. What we'll do is we'll probably look to hit the lost streak now. Yeah, we'll go for the lost streak. What I will do for now though is I'll pick up Darius just in the hopes that we can start stacking up some Conqueror kills. Now everyone is actually fairly strong. I don't see me actually getting a single kill with the Conqueror in. However, having no traits in, I feel is a bit wasteful. I would put some of these items down also, but I'm not sure on what I want to make the carry yet. We do have some resistance items, and we've got some items that we could turn into some high damage, but for now, we will sit and wait. Because there's no point in me trying to spike my power when I'm trying to look for the lost streak also. So that's another reason for us to just sit on that. With the amount of Dravens that we're getting though, honestly, this might look a little bit silly, but I think it's my best option so far. So this actually brings us to 19 gold. So I'll sell them. Now the worry I have here is that one, we could win the round, which it would be beneficial because it would bring us to the 20 gold needed. Right, I don't see us winning this round. If we do, there's something a little bit whack about this. Okay. And that's Draven gone. Alright, first pick on the carousel here. I'm gonna go straight for this rod. So that's a Rage Blade. I feel like a Rage Blade goes really well on Draven. His cast time is very low, so he's got even more time to just get those auto attacks in. Right. So now that we have that, I honestly think that it would be quite silly for us to not try and spike in terms of power here. Now, I know that I'll definitely want the glove on Sir. Now, I don't normally build it, but I'm actually going to go ahead and put down the gargoyles. I think we might get some use out of that. If we can maybe get 2 casts out of the rel, then I'll say it's super worth it. With a reduced healing here, might throw a little wrench in that shield plan. So maybe not the best example of rounds for it. Okay, so I think Draven will be okay until this monkey starts coming at... Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. 3 HP. And people say Omnivamp's not worth it. Alright. So we are just Bing chilling here. In terms of what we could put in, we could do something like this. Just so Draven's got a little bit more time to stack that Rage Blade. Streaming to me. One is the onlyest number you could ever stream. Okay. Does feel a little bit cringe losing that lost streak into Krugs, but I would much rather just start stacking Conqueror as soon as possible. We would probably be okay. However, I like to be a little bit safe. Especially moving into new sets. If you don't know the strength of the champions that you're playing with, 4 champions into Krugs can be a little bit scary. If I didn't have items, it would be very scary. At least IMO. Like I said, really hoping on a Reforger at some point. That's another 6 gold there. This sword could be useful if we do get the Reforger, because instantly that will be the a Conqueror emblem, if we so desire it to be. I think something like maybe this. Like the idea is that we don't want everyone to target Darius, so that he can also come in and receive multiple. You know what? We'll just stick with that. I was going to say I would level, but I don't see what a Darius or a Draven could have done for us there. And I don't want to ruin the econ just for one of them. Okay, well, that's some items on a Garen. Eesh. This is fine though. I do expect us to spike in power quite tremendously very soon now. Okay. Clone could be cool. I don't know how that could be. Epoch, I'm not the biggest fan of that. I do like Spirit Link though. Right, you know what? I'm just gonna take that. Every non-player combat. One more reroll. Nice. I'm glad that worked out like that. So we'll keep him there for now. Swain is actually a 1 tile. Okay. We can sort out this kind of mess in a moment. However, 2-star Darius helps in terms of the front lines meat. I'm just going to put a Last Whisper on the Darius right away. I was thinking about it. It's there. We're looking to spike as hard as possible here. Does Draven win this? I don't think so. Yeah. Just not enough. If I maybe positioned a little bit better there, that might have been a bit more favourable for us. Okay. So now I think I'm actually going to throw in the Urgot. And we'll position something like this. I'm curious on what a Sojin is like on Darius. Or any kind of mana reduction. Like, can you start stacking the axes crazy fast? Because I am awfully whelmed by Draven as a unit. However, I'm very whelmed at what's going on here. This isn't so favourable for us. However, top of the board there. We did start off a little bit weak. But we are leveling. We're almost 6. I really hoped that was going to be an Ambessa, but it's not. Yeah, well, We'll grab the Echo. Got no use for him in the team's comp. However, he is good to just have on board. Yeah, literally does nothing for us. Scar actually provides a little bit more value. So, sorry Echo, you're gone. Draven. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to put the IE down. 10 H. I can't stand this augment. Oh, I can't stand that event. See, I play like a rat, so taking 10 HP, 10% of my overall health, when I plan to try and spike when I'm down at like 20, is not bueno with me. However, Mortdog and his grand wisdom out there, if he says it, then it shall be. Okay, so now that we've got the IE down on the Draven, he's doing a little bit better in terms of the carry, so we should hopefully start distancing ourselves from that loss streak there. I am going to just power level. I feel like that's a good way to be moving forward here. Okay, so you know, he is a much stronger unit than the Scar. I mean, well, maybe not, but in my personal opinion. Okay, so this Dong is going to wipe us out. That's just a matter of fact. Draven is not strong enough as a carry, I think, to get through this. It would have been nice if he'd picked them there, but it's a terrible time for us to be breaking that loss streak. I think next game I'd definitely, if I'm going to run Conqueror, we should be spending all of our money early and hard committing to that. Oh, my shop's going to just refresh. Oh, I shouldn't have spent that gold. I shouldn't have leveled. Oh, this is intense. Oh, we definitely want that. Okay, that wasn't that crazy, but we will put in the Ambessa, and then I will take these items and put them right on her. I'm sure she gets Omni Vamp in her kit also. Yep. So hopefully we can get some good use out of that. I was gonna go ahead and put. In fact, you know what? Yeah, we'll go with the Bramble Vest. Right, come on, Ambessa, don't fail us. Don't fail us. She's failed us. Just like that. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to look inwards and make some other decisions in the future. Oh, wow. I think my only hope now at this point is to like hit an early Mord or something like that. Fine Jinx really doesn't run with her comp. This could be... Oh, right, 20% after cast, so you know what, we'll go with the 15% overall. Is it copium that I think we can make it to the the payout of the gold? So in terms of pit fighter, we don't actually need it. So I'm going to throw in the sentinel. So I do believe having the 12 armor and MR across the board will be very useful. Like, it's a lot more than just Draven and Urgot having a bit of Omnivamp. See, Ambessa just gets herself into really, like, silly spots. Like what are you supposed to do with that? You know what I mean? Like, the frontline dies, she gets targeted, she jumps back, and then it's alright. It was a first time stream without a train wreck of a game. $24 gold to level. And then honestly, I actually prefer Swain to be the tank there. Don't know why that wasn't slapping down. Is what it is. And I'm like, yeah, everyone's so strong. I think I really messed up this game. So I suppose if you've stayed and stuck it through this live stream, you'll if you thought the game's upload can't get worse. Oh, here we are. Right, 2 HP. Some form of dream. Sylveka's not a conqueror. However, long scale, we do need to guarantee a sword. It's granted we believe. Oh yeah, this is rough. This one is rough. I'm having a little think here. I think Ambessa's really not doing it for me. Honestly, I think I'll just get way more value from the Sylveka. Yeah, I would have picked something if I seen something like really interesting there, but I can see us just going out this round. I mean, Sylveka might pull out like maybe 6k damage this round if we're lucky. Yeah, if. Okay, 3k. You know, that's half a 6. 7th place, dang, I can't believe I uploaded one of these. Well then. 23 minutes, that's the shortest game yet. I mean, I suppose what we'll do is we'll just go back to back. Awesome. Wait time was not long at all. And we'll get loaded up. As is tradition, once we get into the game here, I'll give off the introduction for the YouTube channel. Speaking of which, hello everybody and welcome back to another TFT video. So today we start off with Sylveka scrounges you up some loot from a highly varied pool each stage. Oh, I said that like an absolute robot. So yeah, right, okay, so we're starting off with powder. So it means the only natural wants that we want here will be a Violet and a Vander. That'd be a nice way to open up. But we'll wait and see what we're blessed with. It's a good thing that monkey targets both, because I don't know if Powder could... If it targeted the low one, I don't know if she'd actually be able to win the PvE round. I guess it's an interesting one. You know what? I'm actually gonna put the Ezreal in. Yeah, I think if I can, we'll maybe give Academy a little try here. Starting off with some AP items as well. So we'll grab the Rebel then, I suppose. It's... What? Oh, damn it. I had a feeling that Heimer's also a visionary. Right, come on, come. Yeah, you're trolling me here, right? Right, okay, whatever. Can I? This way? Yes. Yeah, he's a visionary. Oh, that was jumping through hoops just to find that. So I suppose if we spot some visionaries also, we'll try and grab them. Well, I did try. Oh, that could be interesting. Every unique 2 cost. I mean, nah, I'll play the Bramble Vest play. Okay. Oh, I forget, you can't, or can you peep on people's loot? Yeah. Oh yeah, so, oh, someone's got, okay. Ah, I did not get that in on time. I am a fool. Probably would have been better to run the 2 Sentinels with the Ezreal in front there. The upgraded Bramble item is... it's pretty good. Soul tanking over all that. Be a little bit better here once we put in the 2nd Sentinel. We are in a good spot to maybe hit an early Academy. Oh, but... we could just pray and hope. Yeah, I think we're gonna make the family spatula next. We'll put all our hope and being into trying to get 5. So in all honesty, it'd be nice to see what the heists are about. Vander actually tanking storms. Then now we spot the Leona. Funny. What is... how does a Mumu work? So we get rid of these Sentinels. We'll go ahead and just put in the family spatula. I know that seems a bit... my thought there is that they would all be grouped in the top right here. I didn't want Vander to die straight away to all the ranged casts. So this is a bit of a shame, but I actually think with the attack speed bonus, yeah, we got this one in the bag. Easy. Nice, nice, nice. So since we're hard committing to the family business, we can maybe look to put in maybe a couple of other watchers, to be honest with you. Alright, that's that decided for us. In terms of items, yeah, I honestly think if we can get a dragon's claw on this guy. Or, in fact, you know what? No, I'll just think maybe something like a rage blade. Might be a good shout on him. However, we shall wait and see. Yeah, Mumuz is just a passive. Flat damage reduction might be better than Vladimir at the moment. Okay, it's Evander off. I have the OG family. I've got that bald guy that does the car films. Family. Vin Diesel. Okay, other watchers. Scar. That'll be quite good to grab. Am I willing to waste my economy for it? Absolutely not. However, if we do win the round, he's absolutely on the list. Absolutely. We should be able to go 6 pretty quickly. Bringing us up to the 4 watcher. Just turning Vander even scarier. That's some bonus that he's getting. Yeah, tanking a storm. Truly, being the hero that we need. However, it's not going to be enough. So, sorry, Scar. You know what, Scar? We'll put a bit of faith in you. Who knows? Maybe you might be a little bit better than Daddy Vlad, but oh, just 1 gold off what we need. So I think if we do something like this, I think this is the best positioning for this. I've said it once before and I'll say it again. I feel like it's very important to position for Krugs when you only have 4 champions on the board. Because this doesn't reduce the healing. It's a bit of a shame, but I guess that would make it far too strong an item, especially when like Sunfire exists. Sorry, Scar. I've not got that much allegiance to you. Honestly, Vander's an animal. Okay, what's this? Oh, artifact item anvil. Oh. Oh, light shield's a very delicious item. Big fan of that. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on Vander. I think that's just a no-brainer. his combined armor and MR like every 3 seconds. And then like when he casts as well, he's gonna be gaining a ton of MR and armor. Oh, Vander, man, this is some tankage. And is it himself as well? Shields the lowest percent ally. So it's just an ally, so we are better off having him as the off tank. It's probably going to be health as wealth here, unless we can maybe get some kind of defensive stat for... Okay, that's probably it. Let's take one we reroll here. Yeah, I'm going to go with the high voltage. What we'll get here is an ionic spark. That's just another way for Vander to just beef on up. And like my thought is he already has the extra AD defense item, so we'll grab. Right, that's not actually what we want. We want another Watcher in here. We'll get a couple of these guys down. I do prefer Vladimir over Darius, so we'll get rid of that Loris there. Can I reform this up a little bit? And then we can actually rush level 6. A free round. Alright. So this person actually just quit. So this is what the gameplay looks like, if you're new and curious. And this person has the same Vander as me. Okay, so as I said, we'll do that. So it's right up to 4 Watcher now. Maybe get a little reroll around here, see if we can grab ourselves. Aye, that's exactly what I was looking for. It kind of goes against my need to econ, but in this one instance, super worth it. 2-starring the Vander is going to increase that damage output quite significantly. 144 armor and MR when he braces, so yeah, that shield he's throwing out is beefy. Like, working it out, that's a good 650 odd, 658. Yeah, 299 plus 259. Yeah. Wild. We'll actually get to see the, he's still not blocking as much as a Mumu. Oh, I suppose he's not technically shielding, so that's why that's landing on the Amumu's chart. Because Amumu doesn't produce shields, he just blocks damage. So first, second, we're third pick here. In terms of items that we want. This tier. Both in the chance that we can hope and pray to get another spatula. If we do, that would be absolutely amazing. I've not even whiffed at 5 family yet, never mind the idea of getting it myself. So we can hope. Dare I say pray. We'll get rid of the Ezreal here. Now, I'm not rolling senselessly. I do have the hopes that we can 2-star some of these chaps here. We only need one more Vladimir. We get a boost there. One more Mumu. We get a boost there. We only need 2 Dariuses, but I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to come across him. I am desperate to do something like throw down an Archangels and throw that down on Powder. She's got quite a crazy AP scaling. So you throw a couple of AP items on her and she becomes ridiculously powerful. Of course, the cast time on that monkey gives me severe stress. So Vander honestly being a hero, just shielding for days here. Oh, I was going to say unfortunately he doesn't win, but he did take that. But is he strong enough to take home the overtime round? Come on, shield. No, the monkey. I was just talking about this. Thank you. That was a little bit stressful. I will not lie. Right, there's that Vladimir that I spoke of. suppose another one, it's not the worst thing to see, but... So we'll stand here, we'll throw off a little flare, and we'll hope if we just make it through this round, we will secure our win streak moving forward. Or at least into Mark Wolf's, which would be nice. However, second from the top, Manamune, Archangel, Silco. That is a little bit spooky. Let's actually give a wee click on him. We can't see the damage numbers from him. Yeah, I just don't think Vander's going to be able to burn through this quick enough. Especially by the time he casts again. That's going to be a nasty cast. Oh. Oh, Vander, you. Oh. Canonically correct. Vander's slapping away. Oh, I'm sad though. I'm thinking of Arcane. Right, take a little reroll here. Garen is a watcher. And he does provide an emissary bonus. But let's just slap that in right away. We will need to reposition him. That's a little bit more max health for the likes of Vander and Amumu, so that is fantastic. Just free survivability there. Okay, right, we're kind of stacking up the items a little bit here. So let's... Okay, so I think it only makes sense to put a Warmogs on the Garen. I'm going to put a Spear of Sojin on Powder. And I may get some judgment for this, but I'm going to put a Rage Blade and a Hex Deck on her. Now what these items will do is the Rage Blade will increase her attack speed, the Sojin will grant her extra mana per attack, and the Hex Deck will just fire out some heals to kind of help with that fact that she over damages. Like, so she'll over heal. If I put like just a standard healing item on her, it would be wasted heals in my personal opinion. I've got that opinion for quite a lot of the kind of backline casters. I think Hex Deck is the way to go with them. Invested sounds really good. And so does a Radiant item. Random artifact items could be juicy here. If there's anyone out there and you want to make the decision on this. Oh. I'm going to reroll that. Reroll that. Support. One. You know what? I'm going to do it. Right, so we get rid of you so we can grab you. So, at the start of each turn, your benched completed items transform into random artifact items. So, oh, these are delicious. We'll take Death's Defiance. I'm gonna throw down the Steb. We want to keep the tier. Gotta put down these items on Steb, and boom. So, gonna gain another artifact, or another 2 artifacts, and then we can kind of make a decision on what to do with those items. Oh, Vex 4. That's gonna be a problem down the line. Right, that's a moo, nice. Do we want to be picking up the Scar? We want the Vanders more than anything. Okay, so. Oh yeah, that's a nice combo. Okay. So right, we'll describe what that does in just a moment. It's a bit wasted just now, but we will move Violet so that she can get more value out of that Hull Crusher. So essentially, Unending Despair, whenever a shield on the holder breaks, 150% of that shield's initial value is dealt to the nearest enemy's magic damage. So the reason I think that's so great here is the fact that Vander's throwing out a crazy shield. So he's just going to be turning Garen into like a little mobile bomb here. And it's just going to be just popping off. 150% of that value as well is magic damage. So that's quite a lot of an initial value, because Vander's already slapping out. It's like 560 odd we worked it out as. I can't actually remember quite the value that we put on it there, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to wipe Caitlyn off the board here. And we can see how this moves on. So what do we want? Caitlyn, I've got it. I will be selling her though. I actually don't have a need for her. Move Violet down 1. Now we can give off a couple of these. And Garen gains a shield also, so that's super worth. I really feel like we need some items on Papa Vlad here also. It might kind of be worth swapping some of these items around, especially if we can't find any Vanders soon. I'm starting to get a little bit stressed in that regard. However, on that note, since I feel like we've dwelled in the area of level 6 for too long, I am going to look to level now. When damaged, deal 20% of the damage block to... Yeah, I don't even need to think about any other augments here. Vander, you get that, good sir. So... don't really need to say much on that, other than he gains another 120 on the shield that you'll be throwing out on people. And now we wait and see if we can move on into Raptors. Try and preserve this 2-win streak, turn it into a 3-win streak. I do love these items on this Vander. That's nice to me. It could be a little bit better. I mean, the Ionic Spark could be a Dragon's Claw, but the high voltage is at least getting value. Vander does have quite a crazy amount of durability. I mean, just a flat 53% damage decrease plus these physical resistances. It's a shame that there is someone else running a Vander, because we could have easily have turned him into a 3-cost already. I'm very confident on that. Okay, we're still in a very nice spot HP wise, especially compared with last game. That was something else. All right, there's one of the Vanders that we wanted. I suppose on the note of seeing Vander there, we'll give a few little rerolls down at this level. Ironically, I actually feel like putting the items on Vladimir from Violet might be a little bit better. Just for the sheer fact that he's a 3-cost watcher. Or a 3-star rather. Right, let's... Right, if we hit 80 gold and we've not seen another Vander, we won't go... Okay, right, you know what? We're going for him. This is a... Okay, not a Rage Blade, so... Doesn't really matter what we grab there. Fix. Just to create the item, so that we can get a little bit more value out of the factory. I've got a suspicious feeling that I just went by something that I shouldn't have. Mittens. I think. Put the Wit's End. Death's Defiance. Mittens. Hullbreaker. And something like this. Now hopefully Violet. Oh, that's some starting attack speed. I'll be real. I mean, she's bopping away. I think another pit fighter in there, and she'll go pretty wild. Oh, we're executing someone already. Alright. Oh, we're only one Vander away. There he is! Awesome. Right, that makes me genuinely happy here. So, in all honesty, I really... Oh, it's a terrible thing to be doing here, item-wise, but I really want to see what it's like on someone like... Oh, it's super wild on Violet to begin with because she's got the family bonus for the attack speed. And actually, I think what would be really beneficial for me here as well, thinking about my team overall, is just if we take that emblem off of the Amumu and put it onto the Garen. We're not actually far off. We could get the powder 3. We'll see how everything goes on. In terms of what we want, we'll just grab the Corki because it's just an item. We can leave that there, and come the start of next round, that'll turn into another artifact item. I'm gonna magnetic remover Sir. Put that on the Garen. It's some amount of durability that they gain. And I think because of the exponential gains, like he gains 45% flat, and then family gives an extra 15. So he should be up at 60, but he's only at 53 here. So I'm curious on what it drops to when it gets to below. 36%. That's still quite high. Yeah, I think powder 3 will help a lot. Huh. That could be very interesting. Okay, so hopefully she gets a bit of value out of that. That'd be quite... Oh, it's that way. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay. So... yeah, everyone's naturally looking really scary at this point. Now that we are in the top 4. Moving into Elder Dragon here. Hopefully change that. As much as I would love to put Violet in right now, 6 Watcher I think just makes everyone that nuttier. What we can do at Spike is slap down duplicators onto the powder. We 3-star her. We get even more damage coming from the back line. So we've done everything we can in terms of frontline damage. So okay, so that's another 2 artifact items right there. I'm going to go ahead and just do it. I'm an idiot. Just last minute removes the whole crusher bonus. It's just I didn't want them slapping that side. That's the yeah. And for what? Deletion. So in terms of running like a durability comp, this one wasn't the worst. It's a shame Heimerdinger is taking absolutely no damage though. Right, we're Weezered our way up into 3rd. So what if we take the mittens off? We'll like to do something like this. Okay. So depending on how much damage we take next round, we could be in an alright spot. Violet does just kind of frag out for the hope of everyone. Ugh. I mean, I feel like we're getting through that front line a little bit better here with everything that has been changed up, but it's just not enough in the end for this chap. Okay, hopefully this is better. My thought is that she's just not going to get caught up in the front line like Violet or Powder has been. And really, we just need to cheese out this one round. Will we get first? I don't think so, but if we get second, I'd be very happy with the second place. I'd be very happy with the third place, to be honest with you, but come on, Caitlin! Ah, you... God damn it, that's why you slept with that other woman. Well, for the YouTube, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Have a nice evening, and I'll see you next time. Hot dog. Hey, that other person out there, thank you very much for stopping by. This was my very first live stream ever on YouTube. I hope you